Coming up on this edition of ATV News.
This is something we can't forget.
We'll show you what this New York firefighter is doing to make sure we never forget.
Hopefully USU wins.
We'll tell you how much Weber State needs to bleed to beat USU.
Running can be colorful. You'll see how coming up.
I'll tell you why you shouldn't choose your outfit for the football game based on tomorrow's weather.
Usually soccer doesn't have a higher score than football, but this weekend there was a twist. I'll show you how the Aggies did in sports.
All that and more, this is ATV News.
From the campus of Utah State University in Logan, Utah, the Department of Journalism and Communication presents the award-winning newscast, ATV News.
Welcome to this edition of ATV News. I'm Addison Stoddard.
And I'm JT Miller. This morning was the opening of the 9/11 project here in Cache Valley. This event has an interactive, immersive museum which will allow you to read, hear, and watch different media from that day. The big draw of the event is the New York City police officer, firefighter, and transit worker who were there 23 years ago.
All three of them were there. They lived through it. They helped clean up the aftermath. And they are here today to share their first-hand experience.
I think that the community should come out and support this.
Just today, event organizers are expecting to have 2,500 students. They are anywhere from
all three of them were
to college
there.
aged.
They lived through.
Have you gotten a good look at the quad lately? This week, the best view is from above.
Let's check in with Kesley Kincaid, who is live on the quad.
From here you can see the stripes and the stars mowed into the grass, but from higher up you can see that it's an American flag. USU facilities and landscaping created a
This
flag
campus
in
store
the grass
employee is helping
of the
students
quad
with the new
to
Aggie
commemorate
Access
9/11.
program.
We've been researching
Trimmers
programs
and
like
mowers
this for the
started at
past
8:30 yesterday morning. Mowers created the stripes and then crews trimmed the outline of the stars.
Kesley, you said you got out there at 8:30. Do you know how long they were out there?
Yes, that is correct. They started about 8:30 and were here till about 4, so about 8 hours. They had some strings and grids for the mowers, but they did run into some logistical issues.
Do they do this every year?
I'm not sure if they do it every year.
Thanks, Kesley.
First responders found a 2-year-old dead in a canal. Logan police responded to a report of a missing child around 6:30 p.m. last Friday. First responders found the girl unresponsive in a canal south of Ellis Elementary. Logan City Police say first responders tried to revive her. EMTs took her to a hospital, but despite their best efforts, she passed away.
You can haul around a textbook like this or get them online. I checked out the new Aggie Access program to show you how you may or may not buy your next textbook.
There you go.
Awesome, sweet. Thank you so much.
This campus store employee is helping students with the new Aggie Access program.
We've been researching programs like this for the past basically two and a half years. I started with other schools that have started doing things like this.
Peterson visited schools like San Diego State University to see how their campus stores handle textbooks. She says Aggie Access lets undergraduate students use all their books online for $250.
As a college student, we don't make a lot of money. We have a lot to pay for. And so having that benefit of our textbooks not costing that much as they normally would has been really beneficial.
The days of shopping for your textbooks are almost over due to online reading. But if you need paperback copies, campus store employees are here to assist you in finding them.
There you go. Thank you so much. Yeah, have a good day.
We've had a lot of students excited about how easy it is and that they just have to go to their bookshelf in Canvas and they have access to all their materials in one place.
I was really excited because I've got a lot of business classes that use a lot of textbooks. To see a flat rate of $250 for all of them was really beneficial for me.
Until now, most schools had an all-or-nothing kind of program, whereas Aggie Access offers an a la carte option.
Students are able to pick and choose which titles they want to buy.
Peterson says the campus store has been working with the library to reduce the cost of textbooks. The last date for you to opt out is Monday the 16th.
You may not be able to get a seat at the upcoming Utah State University football game. USU Athletics announced they are taking 1,000 seats from the student section and selling them as general seating. The Herd student section president Dallin Wilson posted on Twitter saying that he was extremely disappointed in the decision of USU Athletics and wished that they could have worked together to create a mutually beneficial solution.
I'm really sad that there won't be as many students that can come to the games, and honestly, it might affect me. Like, I might not be able to come to the games.
It's just a big bummer. If we're paying like $5 to up K like a semester to be here, like I want to sit, like have a seat at my football games.
Utah State Athletics emailed to all USU students saying that the Herd is an essential part of game day and they want to have Maverick Stadium full each week.
Each year, USU and Weber State compete to see which school can collect the most blood. USU students donated over 400 units of blood, breaking records from the past 5 years, that Red Cross said. Blood cells can't be stored for long periods, so the Red Cross said it's vital new donations are constantly collected. This blood will help combat a nationwide blood shortage and surely save lives. While that's enough motivation for some students to get in line, a little competition never hurts.
I think it's cool that it's kind of a competition because then it gets more people to donate, so hopefully USU wins.
USU has won the last 5 years. We won't know who won this year until the end of the week when the drive wraps up at Weber State.
3 USU students pushed their physical limits as they competed in the LOTOJA Classic Bike Race on Saturday.
Jackson Day joins us live in front of the Ag Building. Jackson, what makes this bike race so special?
Riding a bike like this may be kind of fun for a couple miles, maybe 20, but this last week competitors went over 200 miles, all the way here from Logan to Jackson, Wyoming. I followed them all the way to the Tetons to show you what it was like for them. From under the red glow of the starting clock, the first batch of racers pulled out of Logan at 5:30 a.m. and racers continue to pull out of the gate every 4 minutes for the next 2 hours to start the 203-mile race.
This is definitely the longest race I've done, and just the most miles and time spent on the saddle.
From here, the racers had until sundown to finish the race, which takes 11 hours on average. Some competitors had never ridden for that long.
I haven't done 200 miles. I've done a couple in the realm of like 100 to 150, but I think we'll be good enough to get to 200.
At the start of the race, the goal for many was to simply cross the finish line, but some aimed higher.
My goal is to win. I did it last year, so I kind of know what it takes, and I've put in a lot of work this summer, so I'm ready to go.
Heading out of Logan, the cyclists rode north through Idaho and into Wyoming. Climbing 3 mountain passes, the racers rode a total elevation gain of about 9,800 feet. Some interesting characters and volunteers work to motivate the riders. Then what goes up gets to come down. This stop in Alpine, Wyoming is the last opportunity for LOTOJA competitors to get help from their crews before heading into that canyon for the final leg of the race. With 1 canyon left between them and the finish line, the racers pedaled on. And as soon as the Tetons came into view, the riders raced across the finish line. Then cooled down in a stream and rested in the grass, in some cases unable to stand.
Everything hurts. My legs hurt, my stomach hurts. I have a headache.
Wilden took first in the Cat 5 category, finishing the race in right around 9.5 hours. But he isn't done yet.
I'm hoping to be in the Cat 3s next year, and I want to win that one.
Other riders weren't so confident.
In a week or two, I'll reconsider doing next year's. Yeah.
Jackson, you said he finished in 9.5 hours. How fast was he going?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Doing the math, he was going about 22 miles an hour on average. It was absolutely incredible to get to watch these athletes. The time and dedication they've put into this is truly remarkable, and they really, really showed what they were made of.
Thanks, Jackson.
Thanks, Jackson. Do you know how many resources are out there to help you with your mental health? Cache County tries to show you every year.
Life is difficult.
At Ignite the Light, Mike Schlappy told the story of his friend accidentally shooting him. Mike went on to become a 4-time Paralympian. The crowd listened to Mike and other performers who talked openly about mental health.
There is unfortunately a lot of stigma around suicide and even mental health, and that's part of what we're trying to address, is to help people to feel more comfortable about mental health.
On the different resource booths at the fairgrounds, organizers say they want people to know there is help and how to find it. If you or someone you know has concerns with mental health, you can contact these resources on the screen.
Joining us is Kesley Kincaid with ATV Weather.
Kesley, how is the weather looking for this weekend? I have friends coming down for the game. Is it going to be hot? Is it going to be cold?
Whoa, JT, slow down. I will have weather coming for you after the break. The current temperature is 82.
I'll show you how the USU Organic Farm is providing volunteer opportunities for students.
You sure you don't want some? It's chamomile. Listen, you are extremely terrifying. Just the scariest undead subhuman thing on TV, and I really mean that. But I am worried that you could give my kids nightmares if they see you, so I'm gonna have to block you. So that's it. Oh, and tell the zombies they're blocked too.
Welcome to ATV Weather. I'm Kesley Kincaid. As you can see, looking behind us, this is the national radar. What we have behind us is some scattered thunderstorms and showers moving from the west coast to the east coast, mostly moving through Utah, Wyoming, and Colorado, as you can see. Now we are going to move to our state radar. As you can see, over Utah, there is much precipitation. You guys probably heard some of the thunderstorms last night. Next, we're going to take a look at our 7-day forecast. Looking at our 7-day, today we have a high of 84 with a low of 59 and partly sunny skies. Tomorrow, we have a dip in temperature down to 62 with a low of 49. But don't put your summer clothes away quite yet. There is going to be much more temperature increase for the game this weekend. Going into next week, we have some partly sunny skies and more rain to come into early next week. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Kesley. With summer coming to an end, you may wonder what produce is still fresh in Cache Valley and how you can get your hands on some. I'll show you what the USU Organic Farm is doing to include community members in the harvest.
Customers gather in North Logan on Saturday morning to pick up their CSA or Community Supported Agriculture share from the USU Organic Farm.
The way we earn our money is by working with the community, allowing them to have the opportunity to buy shares of fresh produce every week.
We give them a box of produce every week for 20 weeks. We try to get them a large variety of produce. This year we have 71 varieties.
This time of year, the farm produce includes tomatoes, carrots, cilantro, peppers, and even fresh flowers.
Our main customer base is the USU faculty.
Thanks. While the USU Organic Farm has students that work year-round, any USU student can come and help pick and package the produce for their CSA farm. You can even try some of these really good tomatoes if you come and help out.
The farm is made for students. Take advantage of this because it's here for student learning.
Even though the staff of the farm have been able to harvest most of the produce for the season, if they don't receive the help they need from volunteers, Jackson Stewart says that the food will likely go to waste.
It's really important for us to get as many hands out here.
No matter what your major is in school or if you have any gardening experience, all students are welcome to participate and volunteer at the USU Organic Farm.
Having different people with different backgrounds just helping out the farm, seeing where their food comes from is very important.
Volunteer hours at the farm are from 6 to 8 p.m. on Tuesday and Thursday each week during the semester.
There are no more strawberries at Strawberry Days or steel at Steel Days, but one Northern Utah festival is working to protect its namesake.
This is the peach that started Peach Days.
That is an early Alberta peach. It's the reason for the annual Peach Days Festival, where there's a parade, a car show, a carnival, and lots of peaches. Organizers say it started in 1904 to make the early Alberta peach. The farmers are working to keep the peaches in the Peach Festival.
We really want to make sure that we keep peaches going for not only my kids, but my grandkids and great-grandkids.
The Taggy family put their farm into a trust so it doesn't split up for development.
Utah State Campus Recreation hosted their Color Fun Run Saturday morning. Kesley Kincaid takes us to see all the on-campus fun.
Utah State University is finding more ways to get community members and students involved right on campus. This is the Campus Recreation Color Run. Students had the opportunity to run with their friends and family, smiling throughout the entire race.
My favorite part of today was, I think, seeing the students and community members, just really anybody enjoying this event.
Participants ran 2 miles around USU campus, getting colored chalk tossed at them throughout the run.
I currently work for Campus Rec. I'm the Campus Rec marketing assistant. So when we decided to do this event, I was so excited and I immediately signed up.
Students got together after the race and took photos.
The Utah State Color Run, an activity for all ages for only $5 right here on campus.
It was a lot of fun. It was beautiful weather and the color was just really fun. The course was nice. It's fun to run up and down Old Main.
The race wrapped up on the quad. Water and a variety of snacks were waiting for students right after they crossed the finish line.
For fall, we want to do 2 weeks of Welcome Week stuff, all Campus Rec, and we want to cap it off with a color run. Sometimes it's really hard for us to get participation because there's so much going on, but I think this is such a great start to the year and we should have a good turnout from here.
Reporting in Logan, Kesley Kincaid, ATV News.
Thank you, Kesley. What a great way to get involved. Kaylee Moss.
I'm so proud of how resilient this team was. Didn't show on the scoreboard, but if you watch it today, these kids played hard, and that's what it's all about.
Kaylee Moss won't show you much of what you don't want to see from USC, but we will show you plenty of what you do want to see from the soccer field.
I think it helps a lot of people.
We'll show you why these students are playing video games and how you can join them.
Yeah.
Now a left-footed shot is in.
These are just 3 of the goals scored by the USU women's soccer team against Pacific. Welcome to ATV Sports. I am Kaylee Moss. Let's take a look at all 9 goals the Aggies scored on Sunday. Kaylee Chambers starts out strong with the first goal in the first 4 minutes. Then Layla Sarvia scores for Pacific, but not long after, Kaylee Chambers goes for the goal, leaving Kylie Olson to clean it up. Alicia Butters with the 4th goal with the assist from Summer Diamond. Then let's take a look at this next goal, once again from graduate student Alicia Butters. Miller passes the ball to Kate Christian to get the 5th goal in the first half. Freshman Soraya McCallum makes quite the goal just 15 seconds before halftime. The score is 5-3 Aggies. The fun continues after halftime with this goal from Kate Christian, and then Whitney Lopez with the penalty kick goal. Mia Molemeister secures the last goal for the Aggies. The final score was 9-3 Aggies, with our defense not letting Pacific score in the second half. Aggies are now ranked 9th in the nation, first team in the Mountain West to achieve a top 10 national ranking since 2012. The next home soccer game is on September 19th against Washington State. Despite amazing plays from our Aggies, they still fell short to number 8 Purdue. In the first match, Lauren Helgeson takes the kill for the Aggies' first point. After a good rally, Helgeson and Kelsey Watson get the double block. Purdue with the fake, but Kaylee Ray is one step ahead with a powerful block. The Aggies are fighting, but Purdue is not here to mess around. Purdue takes the first set as well as a quick second set, but USU is ready for the third. Purdue spikes, but Helgeson shows Purdue how it's done, scoring a point for the Aggies. A clean set from Kaylee Ray, and Andrea Samovsky scores the point for the Aggies. Kate Lejek with the ace. Purdue returns Lejek's next serve, and Helgeson puts a stop to it, leading the Aggies in blocks and kills this game. After a tough fight, Purdue takes the win, beating USU to the race of 3 sets. The Aggies will be on the road until the next home game against UVU on September 19th. USU football played USC on Saturday with a devastating loss of 48-0. In the second quarter, Miller Moss passes the ball to Lake McCree, and USU DJ Graham tackles McCree from the back, causing a forced fumble with Clyde Washington diving in to recover the ball. Next. Well, that looks like that is actually it for our Aggie football highlights. It was a tough game for USU with a few tackles and few completed passes.
Whether it was the first quarter or the fourth quarter, I thought our kids played the exact same. They played very tough. They were finishing.
We didn't quit out there. At any moment in time in the game, I felt like I could look to my left, I could look to my right, and dudes were willing to finish, were willing to fight, play tough, play hard. And I feel like that's the identity that we try to have as a defense and as a team.
We know we have a long ways to go, but as long as we're a little bit better than we were yesterday, that's our whole mindset. Whether it was the first quarter or the
Coach Drilling says they have another hard game coming up against Utah, but they will dive deep to figure out what they need to do to prepare. The Battle of the Brothers will be at the Maverick Stadium on Saturday with kickoff at 2:30. With similar scores as USU football, Ridgeline dominated Cedar Valley. Ridgeline High was rocking Friday night off and on the field. Nate Dell passes the ball to number 13, Brady Cook, for the 65-yard touchdown. Ridgeline keeps the excitement coming, and junior quarterback Nate Dell runs 94 yards all the way into the end zone. A great game from Ridgeline with a final touchdown from senior J.T. White. The final score was 45-0. Ridgeline remains undefeated and faces undefeated Green Canyon Friday night. Mountain Crest played Bear River at home on Friday night. Starting out, quarterback Braden Larson comes right out of the gate to make great field coverage, setting the pace for the rest of the game. Now, let's take a look at this pass completed by number 5, Micah Clements. But Micah wasn't finished. He scores this touchdown, receiving 112 yards this game. Number 1, Preston Arambell breaks through the pack to score another touchdown for Mountain Crest. Santiago Huerta closes out the game with the 1-yard touchdown. The final score was 34-0. You are all caught up on sports. Back to you at the desk, Addie.
Thank you, Kaylee. For you, video games might be just a source of entertainment. For some students at USU, it is a big part of their social life. These students are playing Super Mario Smash Bros. In the Life Science building. They meet up every Friday.
Gave us a place to really be ourselves and to make friends like us. It was really fun, and I think it helps a lot of people.
Organizers also say Smash Bros. Fridays help students get involved on campus. It's free for students and $5 for non-students to stop by and play.
For new students, USU's Weeks of Welcome are a great opportunity to meet new friends and see what the college community has to offer. Hundreds of students danced the night away at Friday at the glow-in-the-dark disco. A DJ played song after song while the crowd danced, sang along, and goofed around. Students said the disco and other activities throughout the week helped them meet new people and feel welcome at USU.
We're out here to make friends and just party, you know? It's great.
The party continued for over 2 hours, with disco goers energetically dancing the whole time. Thanks for watching this edition of ATV News.
You can watch this and other editions on our Facebook page.
We'll leave you with students playing Super Smash Bros.
Have a great week, Cache Valley.
The surplus store. Someone's trash is about to be my treasure.
We have cords and cables here. We have bags full of towels and sheets. Do you want this fold-up mattress? Because we don't.
We got keyboards, paint cans, whatever this is, typewriters, computer monitors.
It's destiny on the line, and we want you at surplus.
Products are not guaranteed to work.
This is Dave. This is Bob. Dave took multimedia boot camp. Bob did not.
We need company headshots.
I've worked on headshots before and I would be happy to do it again.
We also need to finish our company advertisement video.
I already have a shot list and it's ready for you to approve.
Bob, would you be willing to work on our company podcast?
I would be happy to take care of that.
You're so prepared. You deserve a promotion.
Be like Dave and take multimedia boot camp at Utah State. Get experience.
Listen to me. I am captain of the track team. And if I'm late,
she doesn't really think she's going to get out of here, does she?
Be nice. She's new. Hello, is anyone there? Ugh!
Wow. Even from our standards, you look awful.
Oh, sweetie, what happened? Me? My friend Becky got to talk to this super cute boy, and I tried to act like I wasn't jealous, but I so totally was. And then out of nowhere, this concrete barrier just popped up. Or maybe it was a semi. You mean you were driving? Yeah. I mean, I know the whole eyes on the road thing, but this was a super important text. Maybe you have to know, Becky.
Texting? Great.
But it was only like 5 seconds, and I'm a really, really fast texter, so it wasn't even a big deal. Actually, has she texted me back yet? Wow, I get like no bars in this place. I wonder if they have Wi-Fi here.
I can't help but think of forever when I think of you. In dreams and in love, there are no impossible. If I know what love is, it is because of you. You are my heart, my life, my one and only thought.
I know
that I'm falling in love with you.
That's Bistro, The Junction, Noni's Cafe, USU Dining Services. Love, you can buy. I can't help but think of forever when